Hello and welcome to Thymesia. I really wanted to play this game, and since it's on a sale right now, so I bought it. Now, first of all, I would say this game is really good and I had fun with it, but I faced two problems, more like bugs. One is in a boss fight where the boss glitched out and he didn't do anything, and the other time the game crashed and my PC kind of auto restart. So I think the auto restart is actually my graphics card's problem or maybe the driver's problem. I don't know yet, but the game didn't give me any achievement after that. So that was kind of sus. So from the future here, the game just gave me the achievements while I was capturing the footage. So yeah, I guess there is no problem. Anyway, back to the past. Anyway, let's talk about the gameplay. It's an action RPG, so you'll do a lot of slashing, dodging, parrying, or blocking. To defeat the enemy, you have to attack them with a normal attack, which will wound them, and you will have to use your claw attack to make the damage permanent. Parrying also wound enemies, so if you take the risk, you will be rewarded. The cool thing about this game is that you can steal enemy moves and you can use that move only once until you steal it again. Stealing and killing enemies will drop an item called Skill Shard, which can be used to unlock moves for you. Now these moves requires 3 skill shard to unlock and 3 to upgrade up to 6 times. Upgrading your plague weapon at level 6 will give you another move. It's like you can use this attack or that attack. But if you upgrade, for example, a halberd to its second move and you steal another halberd move from the enemy, then you can use the second move if you want for free. I'm not going to say which is good here. I'll leave that decision up to you. There is also feather attacks, which will interrupt green indicator attacks. And some of these attacks can be Mikiri countered if you have the talent. Bosses will have red attacks that cannot be interrupted with anything, so you just have to move away from that attack range. Now, how will you know the attack range?
Bruh.
Now let's talk about leveling up. You can put points on 3 stats. Strength, which will increase your attack. Vitality is HP for tanking hits. Plague, which will increase the damage of your claw and plague weapon. You can use Forgotten Feathers to respec. It will only drop from bosses and you can farm it if you want. Leveling up will grant you some talent points and you can spend them on a skill tree. Although talent points max out at level 25, you can continue to level your character. There are 3 types of healing. General potion is like Estus Flask. When you use it, it will give you X amount of health depending on upgrades. You can animation cancel out the pop of general potion. This is from personal experience. Didn't use the other ones. Long lasting potion will give you a large amount of health over time. Pop animation is slightly longer than the general potion. You can pop it and mindlessly attack, and if you want to take it one step further, there is a skill which can give you blood overshield by sacrificing some of your HP. Sounds cool on paper, but didn't try it yet. Finally, fast heal potion will give you small amount of HP, but the animation is quick. You can slot some consumables for buffing yourself. These consumables are rare and will drop from enemies. Since this is an indie game, I'm not going to say anything about enemy varieties. Maybe most of the budget went to the combat. That's why the combat feels good, and it's a good thing. Now let's talk about the bosses. I will skip the tutorial one because it doesn't really matter. The first boss is the hardest boss that you'll ever encounter because he's teaching you to parry. And after beating this boss, every other boss becomes really easy because you have mastered the art of parry. Even though it takes some times, but it will not take that much time like the first boss. So if you can beat the first boss, you can totally beat the entire game. Now the final boss is kind of underwhelming because he doesn't have any ultimate move. I mean, I get it why he doesn't have it, but still, he should be at top of his game right now. In the tutorial, when you see this female knight, you thought you're going to fight with her in the near future. But alas, she is in a side mission. I wish she had her own level. In conclusion, other than that and the achievement bug, I would say it's a really good game. Right now, there's a sale going on, so if you like Souls-like games, you can try this one out. Plus, you can be a plague doctor. Yeah, that's all. Thank you guys for watching.